Again, everyone. So, welcome back to the Damsel in Success podcast. So glad to have you back again. Today, I want to talk about walking away from things that no longer serve you. Okay. So, whether that be a relationship or a job or a friendship or literally anything that is not helping you reach your potential, helping you reach your purpose, helping you really live life to its fullest. If it is something that just drags on you, that you just dread, that's obviously not something good going on. Okay. So I would recommend, doing some soul searching on that, figuring out, what exactly is it about this that I don't like, that I just can't stand. I've got to get away from it. Figure out what that is. And, if it's something that is dragging you away from your potential, that's going to give you that really negative, that dragging feeling. You're just going to be like, oh, I don't want to do this. That's going to be why, is because you're not meant for that, or you've overstayed somewhere or in a relationship, or you've outgrown it. And all those things are okay. There's nothing wrong with walking away from things. We have to grow, and we have to keep pursuing things that keep challenging us, and we have to be places where we feel like we're meant to be. I told you guys on my vision board one of my favorite verses, and I'll read it off here for you. Is Ephesians 2:10. It's for we are His creation, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared ahead of time so that we should walk in them. So that means whenever we are ready for the next chapter, we're gonna get that tug and feeling. We're gonna feel like that we need to be doing something different. Okay. And sometimes it hurts, and sometimes it's really not fun. We find comfort in ordinary, and we find comfort in routine, and all that's great, but success isn't always comfortable, y'all. And I think that that's one of the hardest things that I've had to realize myself, is that sometimes you outgrow people, you outgrow situations, you outgrow relationships, and that's fine. Those people come into your lives, they serve their purpose, and then you have to move on from that. And that doesn't mean that the other person's a bad person. It doesn't mean that it's a bad job. It just means that you have a purpose that you have to fulfill, and you have to move on and keep pursuing that. Because if you don't, you're going to be stuck and you're going to be stagnant, and nobody likes that, okay? Nobody wants to feel like that. I tell you, the one thing that I'm really terrified of is to get to my deathbed and have regret. That is that's what's really got my butt in gear, is I'm terrified to be sitting there with my kids and them saying, oh, is everything, are you at peace, Mom? Is everything cool? And I don't want to picture myself sitting there saying, oh, I regret not blah 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 doing whatever. So I mean, yeah, there may be some things that I've done that are complete failures, and that's fine, because you know what? That's failing forward. I would rather fail 10 times than to regret not doing something, because at least I know and I grew from it. So everybody's so scared of failure all the time. Failure is a good thing. I don't care what people say, because if you don't know and you don't fail and you don't learn, again, you're staying stagnant. You're not growing. Do you see the common thing here? We have to constantly be growing. We are living, breathing creatures. We cannot stay just at one phase, because whether you're changing or not, the world's changing, y'all, and we have got to adapt. Or you know what happens whenever, things don't adapt? They go extinct. I don't want you to go extinct. Keep adapting. Keep failing forward, outgrowing those relationships, outgrowing those jobs. Just do it. Whatever that you feel is right, whatever you feel is the good work that God has prepared you to do it. Do not ever stop trying to get after your purpose, to keep pursuing what just sets your soul on fire, y'all, because I don't care if your purpose is digging ditches, okay? If that's what you like to do, then go do it. And don't let anybody stop you. Don't let anybody guilt you into fitting in their perfect little box that they think is where you need to be. Because if I had to listen to people, I tell you what, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. If I had to listen to all the negative comments, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. And I'm definitely nowhere near where I want to be, but I'm a heck of a lot farther than I was. And I know that you guys all feel that same way too, or you wouldn't be listening to this podcast right now. You wouldn't be watching these goofy videos that I put on if there was not something inside you that said, hey, I need to change. I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to just get after it, figure out what my purpose is, and I'm ready to tackle it. And I know that you can do that. So set down. If you're feeling uncomfortable in your space, maybe you're growing. Like I said, uncomfortableness is good. Failure is good. If you feel like that you need to grow, if you feel like that you're outgrowing a relationship, friendship, job, whatever, figure out what it is about that and fix it. If that means, fixing the relationship, cool. If that means fixing the job, cool. If that means moving on completely and taking a risk, do it. By all means, do it. Because, like we talked about last night, whatever you're worried about, whatever you're troubled about, God's got you. I promise. If you feel overwhelmed, pray about it. Ask Him to take some of that off of you, because we are not meant to live this life by ourselves. We are not meant to take everything on our shoulders. And if you feel like that you have a calling, and I don't care how ridiculous it sounds, if it feels like something that you don't even remotely want to do, but you feel like you're called to do it, I urge you to pray about it. I urge you to ask for the wisdom and the strength to get through it, and just watch. Just sit back and watch, y'all. So that's all I've got for you tonight. God bless you all. Thank you all so, so much for all of the support, all of the likes, the follows, everything. If you guys haven't already, please like my business page on here, the Damsel in Success podcast. Also follow me on YouTube. I'll post the link as usual. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you so, so very much. Please let me know what you think of these videos. I'm getting a lot of feedback, and I'm so tickled that it's reaching all y'all. And if there's anything I can do for you, you let me know. And y'all have a great night.